Hello everyone, JS here once again. And today I want to talk about a system that I stumbled upon a while back. And I've had a lot of different viewpoints on it. And I think a lot of people have, but I want to do a review on it today and let you know what I think of this system and this program. And it's a program called My Lead Gen Secret. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this. It's been around now for, I think, about a year. And I guess it's doing well because a lot of people seem to be using it. A lot of marketers are using it. And a lot of people, at first, a lot of people weren't sure what they thought of it. A lot of different marketers were using it. And at first, it seemed like they weren't getting any results. A lot of people were thinking that, it could possibly be a scam or not really a very good system. And then over time, people started working with it, and a lot of people started to claim that they were getting good results with it. And me, I've kind of gone back and forth with it. I mean, I signed up for it once in the beginning. I canceled it because I thought that there was something wrong with it. I didn't think it was going to work. Then, not too long ago, I went back to it because I heard some positive reviews on it. And then I stopped again for a little bit. And now I've just gone back to it again. And I'm going to give it a serious go now. I'm going to work with it for the next few months, and I'm going to test it and see what kind of results I get. When I first stumbled upon it, I thought that it was a scam because it reminded me of some systems that I had tried some years back. There were a handful of systems out there that were the same kind of thing where they promised to give you leads every single day. And I'm sure you all know of some of the programs. I'm not going to get into it right now, but there were a bunch of systems out there where they promised to give you leads, 100 leads, 80 leads a day or so every single day. And then you could just email them from inside the mailer and you'd get all these sales and everything. And I tried at least a couple different ones that were like that because to me, it seemed like a great service, right? And every time I got no results, and it ended up being basically a flat out scam. And I checked out different reviews, and there were a lot of people that were flat out saying that these were not real leads, they were fake leads or whatever. Most people were saying it didn't work, it wasn't good, and it was just a flat out scam. And some of these companies are still out there. I don't know how they exist because I guess people can make money off the affiliate program from some of these programs, but the actual service itself is crap. So this particular system here seems similar to those programs. So that's why I was skeptical. But I remember thinking if there was a real service out there that could provide you with 100 leads or so every single day and have it be real leads that converted and you could mail it from inside the mailer, perfect system, especially for a newbie, somebody who knows nothing about building a list, nothing about anything having to do with that. It would be a great system to start off with because it would give them a business in a box. Every day they'd have their leads. All they got to do is, boom, send an email to these leads. And there are some emails even inside the system. Matter of fact, there's email swipes you can even purchase inside the system that are supposed to work well with these leads. So to me, that seems like the greatest system ever, especially for someone who's brand new. But I remember thinking it has to be leads that convert. It has to be good quality traffic. It can't be these crappy leads or fake leads or whatever. So when I stumbled upon this program, I was excited and I really wanted it to be real because I thought, hey, maybe finally somebody has created a program that can do just that. So I can't really say from personal experience whether this is good or not. So right now, I'm doing a review on this and I can't really recommend it yet because right now, I still have not really gotten much for results yet because I've just been starting it. But I'll give an update within a few months and let you all know what I think of it. I mean, regardless, I'm going to leave my link below, and if you want to check it out, you can. And I'm also, if you do purchase the program from me below, let me know in the comments section, and I'll make sure you get a few bonuses with it because I always like to give bonuses. Yeah, you can purchase from my link, and you can check it out, and you can test it out yourself and see what kind of results you get. From what I've been hearing, a lot of people have been saying that you got to be patient with it. You got to let it go for a few months and test it out for a few months and let the leads build up, and then you can start getting some results. And a lot of people are saying they're getting results from using the mailer itself. Some people are claiming that they want to download the leads and put it into their own autoresponder, their own fully hosted autoresponder that they get themselves. Some people are talking about going on Fiverr and getting, a fully hosted autoresponder really cheap that they can put the leads into. Because one thing I will stress too, if you're going to download these leads, one thing you can't do, and I know this because I've seen people say this and I know it firsthand, with some of the autoresponder companies out there, the big names, GetResponse, SendLane, Aweber, and all them, you are not allowed to upload the leads into those autoresponders, and you're not allowed to promote the system using those autoresponders. So I would say keep it completely separate. Don't try to even get those leads to opt into any pages that go onto those autoresponders. I would say keep it absolutely separate. Keep these leads separate from all your autoresponders, the main ones if you use them. The only ones you could maybe use is a fully hosted one. And I'm not even sure, some people are saying that downloading these leads and putting them in an autoresponder, that may not be a good idea either. It might only be, I believe it's okay and it's legal to email these leads from this system itself, but I'm not really sure how it stands with importing them into any kind of autoresponder, even your own, because I'm not sure how that works, because I believe these leads would have to give you permission first to use them in that way, but I'm sure there's a way to do that. According to this system, everything is legal and okay to use, because these leads, when they signed up to their service, agreed to hear from other parties or third parties, which is basically the people that are using the My Lead Generation system. So yeah, I would say that all of this is pretty much legal and okay to use, and that's why I feel okay using these leads. And this company's still around, and there haven't been any problems with it, so obviously it must be okay. And hopefully this company will continue to be around, because all in all, this looks like a pretty good system and a pretty good service. Like I said, I'm going to test it out for a few more months. If I get bad results within a few more months, I may just cancel my membership and not pay the fee and just be done with it, because if it's not going to work for me, I'm not going to use it, But regardless, I will give an update to let you know. But a lot of marketers are saying that the ones that stick it out, once their lead base gets bigger, they said even using the emails inside the system itself and emailing those leads, they're getting good results and they're making money, and they're actually getting money from from mailing the leads within the service, within the system. So it looks to me like it's legit and it works, and a lot of good marketers are promoting this program, so a lot of people must think that it's good and that it's decent. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm going to be using it, and I'm going to keep working with it. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say it's a great system and recommend it, because I can't honestly say that. As you all know, everything that I've promoted, most of the stuff I've promoted, I personally believe in and I like. And most of these programs I use or have at least gone through. This system right now, I can't make my 100% guarantee about how great it is, because I don't know yet. So I'm being honest and just saying I can't really recommend it, because I'm just testing it out. I'm testing the waters. I'm going to leave my link below anyway, and you can purchase if you want, but I'm just going to say that I can't really guarantee that it's good or not. All I can say is check it out for a while, and test it out for a few months. I would say test it out for a few months, though, and mail it every day. Be consistent, because that's what I've been hearing works. So I would say test it out, and after a few months, if you get some results, stick with it. If you don't and you're not happy with it, you can always cancel your membership. So that's the only thing I can really suggest. I'm hoping it's going to work, because to me, this is going to be something that's going to be very good alongside what I'm already doing. But yes, I'm going to keep this separate from all my other email lists that I have. And this is going to be just a separate thing that I use on the side to make some additional income. I'm going to make some money promoting the system itself, the affiliate program. I'm going to promote the affiliate program from within the system itself. And I'm going to basically just, promote other programs, other systems. From what I've been hearing too, the kind of products that have been converting with this system are like ClickBank products and those kind of products. Supposedly, those kind of systems and programs are converting better than, say, MLM style programs, which I'm not a huge fan of MLM style programs. Most of that stuff I don't really work with that much, except maybe one company that I think is decent. But a lot of people are saying that those companies aren't converting as well with these leads. But anyway, the master email swipes inside the members area, supposedly those email swipes do work well with these leads as well. And I may purchase that and give it a go and try that as well, because I'm curious how well that's going to work for that. So yeah, I'm going to keep giving it, I'm going to keep testing it out for a couple more months, and I'm hoping I get good results, because if I do, I'm just going to keep letting this build, because you're getting 100 leads a day. 100 leads a day, boom, put right in there. And all you got to do is just send an email every day. Now, you can only send one email a day, which is one thing I don't like, but they restrict you in that way because, you know, with different people using the system, they can't have everybody mailing at the same time, probably, you know. So that's probably why they do that. But hey, I mean, one email a day can still do something. It can still get you results. So the bottom line is you know, it's a pretty cool service. It's only like $30 a month. Basically, when you start off, it's $30 to get set up, and then another $30, and then $30 a month thereafter for everything, basically. And then I believe the email swipes, I think if you pick it up right away, I think it's only $30. But if you pick it up later, I think it's like $59 or something like that. But anyway, I would suggest give it a go and just let it build. Test it out for 2, 3 months, 4 months, and just see what kind of results you get, because you know, it's like 3,000 leads a day. And if you sign someone up, you get an additional 100 leads. So it's like 200 leads a day. So you see how quickly your fan base can build with this, because, you know, basically if you just work these leads, you introduce yourself, maybe offer them some free content or whatever, you know, these are cold leads. These cold leads will eventually become warm leads. And then you can, boom, you can work them and make a lot of money off them. And it can be a great addition to what you're already doing. And if you're someone who's very new to this, you can just work with this system right off the bat just to get going. You're going to learn a lot about email marketing using this system. And I don't know, to me, from what I gather, it looks like it's a pretty good program, and it's a pretty decent program. So yeah, if I get great results, that's going to be awesome, because I'll have a lead source that just keeps growing and building month after month after month, year after year. It'll be a nice additional lead source for me to tap into that I can make additional income from. So from what I gather right here, it looks to me like it's a pretty good program. It looks like a legit program. It looks like something that's going to be decent, and something that's most likely going to be around for a while. You know, maybe they'll even make additions and improvements to it. I don't know. Because a lot of people are saying too that the tracker is kind of screwed up. Like when you read it, the tracking is not entirely accurate. I don't know if that's an accidental thing, or if that's something that they're doing deliberately, but a lot of people are saying the tracking thing, when it shows the clicks and it shows all that stuff, that don't really pay much attention to that, because it's not really an accurate representation. Now, I don't know why that is, because that does confuse me, and it confuses a lot of people. But for whatever reason, there are a few things with the program that are kind of strange. But that being, you know, with that, alongside that, I mean, it doesn't mean that the program is no good. It just means that when it comes to the tracking, don't even bother worrying about that, because the tracking that they have in there is just know that it's not accurate, and it's not a good way to track things. But you can still track it in other ways, I'm sure. So yeah, the program does have some things wrong with it, but it doesn't mean that it's not real. I believe that it is real, and a lot of people have tested these leads, and they verify that these are real leads. And supposedly they're all leads from, I believe, from USA. I can't say that for sure, but I think they are. So it seems to me like they're decent leads. So I don't know. But anyway, I'll make a video in a few months giving an update on what I think and what kind of results I've had with my lead gen secret. And I'll let you know if I think it's still a good idea to work with it or not. If I think it's not a good system, I might just put a video up and just say, you know, forget it. Or if I've gotten good results, then I'm going to continue to promote it, and I'm going to continue to say it's a good system. So there's not much more I can say about this, except if you want to pick it up at the link below. And if you do pick it up, leave a comment or whatever, and let me know, and I can give you a few additional bonuses with that for picking up through my link. And with that being said, have a good day, everyone.